People have been asking me all the time, Kevin, what are Trump's tariffs going to do to my credit? Absolutely nothing. But did you guys know that 71 million people in the United States of America have collections? Guys, I'm Kevin, the credit guy. I've helped thousands and thousands and thousands of people fix their credit. And today I will be showing you how to dispute a collection from point A to point Z. Let's get to it. But first thing first, in order to show you guys how to dispute a collection, we got to teach you guys first how to review and read a credit report. Now, what we use for our clients is Smart Credit. You can find the link in the description to get access to a 7-day trial for only $2, guys. Let's get to it. All right, first thing first, once you're logged into Smart Credit, what you're going to do is you're gonna click on that hamburger menu on the right. You're gonna scroll down to where you see 3B reports and scores. Once you do that, you're gonna see this orange button that says switch to classic view. Click on that for me. Now that we're in Smart Credit, let's get to it. And by the way, the reason why I like to use Smart Credit is for this reason alone. You're able to see all 3 credit reports. And one of the most beautiful things that Smart Credit offers is $1 million identity theft insurance. Keep yourself protected. It's better to play it safe than sorry, right? Now that we're inside of your credit report, let's take a look at the summary section, which is the most important part of your credit report. Now there's 2 words I want you guys to look for: delinquent and derogatory. Can you guys take a guess what derogatory means? Exactly, it just means negative items in your credit report. Now what are derogatory items? It can be a collection, charge-off, repo, bankruptcy, anything like that. Delinquent is going to be late payments. But in this scenario here, there's only 2 with Experian. Now, let's go ahead and dissect the derogatory items that are in this credit report. Remember, the key words that we're going to be looking for is derogatory inside of the account. This account here is a positive account. We're going to skip over this one. Second account, this credit report, everything looks good. It's open. There's nothing derogatory here. Nothing. You see payment status shows current. Don't have to worry about this one. Now, this is the account that has a derogatory remark. You see the account rating, it shows derogatory. This is a negative account. If you read the creditor remarks, it shows charge off as bad debt purchased by another lender. Can you guys take a guess what that means when it shows purchased by another lender? What that means is that they sold this debt to a debt collector. Have you guys ever heard of debt collectors? It's the whole reason why I'm making this video, because a lot of you probably have some collections in your credit report that you need help removing, right? So this is an example of a charge-off that has been sold to a debt collector. Now later on this credit report, we're most likely gonna find who the debt collector is now, okay? But for now, let's go ahead and scroll down and let's take a look at another account. Now here's another school's first account. This one shows derogatory with Equifax, but it also shows here payment status as a collection or charge-off. There is no balance here. Did it get sold to the debt collector? I don't know yet. We're gonna have to take a look in a bit, but this is a derogatory account that we're going to want to remove as well by disputing. Remember, there is a law called the Fair Credit Reporting Act. What does that mean for you? Basically, as a consumer, you have the right to dispute any errors or discrepancies on your credit report. Now, if the bureaus cannot validate it or correct it, guess what they have to do? Delete it, which are your given rights. It's federal law that allows you guys to dispute as consumers. Now, let's go ahead and scroll down to another derogatory account. Here's a Capital One, an example of a derogatory item. Now here's a Capital One account. This one actually shows a balance of $875. And remember when I asked, what are the keywords we want to look for? Is derogatory. Now this Capital One is a derogatory. It appears under the creditor remarks. It is a charge-off as bad debt. Now this one has not been sold to the debt collector. This is a charge-off, it's derogatory. You're gonna want to dispute this account. Now here's another account from Child Place. Now this account here shows $0. This charge-off is bad debt. But remember what this means: purchased by another lender. When you see something like that on a credit report, it means it got sold to a debt collector. Regardless, you're gonna want to dispute this as well. I call this a double negative. It's the same account showing up as the original creditor account. Also, is gonna show up as a collection later on. So it's a double negative for the same account. And the reason why I bring this up is because a lot of people don't know what's going on in their credit report. A lot of people think they may have 1 or 2 items, but when we actually dive into their credit report, they end up having a lot more because of these double negatives, which is very, very important for you guys to run your credit report to identify what accounts you have hurting you. Now let's go ahead and scroll down to an actual collection or a credit report. I will be showing you guys an example of an error that you will find on a collection. So let's get right to it. Now here's an example of what a collection looks like on your credit report. Now this is a debt collector. This is the original creditor, which was Walden University. Now let me show you guys a big no-no when it comes down to errors on a collection. Remember this, all collections need to be listed as a closed account. So in this scenario, Experian is showing that the account is closed, which is accurate. Equifax is showing that the account is closed as well, which is accurate. But what is TransUnion showing about the account? Exactly, it's showing that it's an open account. This is a credit report error. You now have the right to dispute this collection to their credit bureaus because of this one error here. And it doesn't stop there. Let me show you guys another example of another error. TransUnion for data last activity is showing what date? 3/21/2025. But what is Experian showing? They're showing 3/1/2021. That's a 4-year difference. And what is Equifax showing? Another different date. 3/1/2025. 3 different dates. Those are errors. Because of this, you have the right as a consumer to dispute this to the credit bureaus. Now, maybe you guys are dealing with collections and you feel like, hey, this is just a little bit too confusing for me, Kevin. I don't even have the time to actually dispute. Now, guess what, guys? We have an awesome team that can help you guys. All you need to do is click the link in the description or visit onlinecreditbureau.com and we can help you out. Now that you guys know how to read a report and especially how to identify errors on a collection, here is a letter you guys can use to dispute the collection. Now, I want you to take a screenshot of this letter. I want you to attach a copy of your ID and a utility bill as well when you send this out with your dispute letter for method of verification purposes so that credit bureaus don't come back to you saying they couldn't verify your identity. This is very key in the process. Now, if you found this video helpful, do me a favor and like this video. Share this video with somebody you guys care about. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. And when it comes to credit, I got your back. Let's go!